Good morning, y'all. Welcome, welcome. So welcome to Psychology 215, Introduction to Developmental Psychology. My name is Laura Lawn. I'll be your instructor for the course. So you'll be hearing a lot of my voice over the course of the lectures. Though this course runs asynchronously, which means that there are no course meetings. We will not be meeting face-to-face. You will be able to do your work on your own time. Everything that you will need is already up on the website for you. So you'll be able to do your work on your own time at your convenience, meeting weekly deadlines and assignment deadlines, which will give you the most amount of flexibility to work around your life. If you're somebody who needs a little bit more of a schedule, then you are welcome to schedule yourself a time when you work on this class every time, and then just do that every week. However, for those who need a little bit more flexibility in their schedules and their lives, this class has been set up asynchronously so that y'all can do your work when it is convenient for you, rather than when it is convenient for me. Now, that does not mean that I won't be accessible to y'all. I am going to be accessible. I have office hours, which I will show y'all where the link is to in just a moment. You can also get me via email, and you can also get me here in the Moodle. So here on your screen, hopefully you should see the same thing I'm looking at. That is our class page there on Moodle. So if we come all the way up here to the top, to this little thought bubble right here, this is your messaging drawer, and I can open that up and you can message me there as well. So my email address is in the syllabus. You can get me on my office hours, which the link is just a little bit farther down on this course webpage, or you can get me there on the messaging system. So I am available to you even though this class runs asynchronously, okay? Okay, so let's go ahead and start taking a look at our course page. So when you log into Moodle and enter your course, we should be able to see this. Here's my little welcome to you. And then these are the two books that we will be needing right here. The Burke book is our main textbook. This is where all of your quizzes and the exams will come from. The secondary book, on the other hand, is where all of our discussions and our class project will come from. So you will need to read, or I should say get and read both books. Both of them are going to be very important. Now, that does mean that this is a reading-heavy class. We will be reading somewhere between 1 and 4 chapters each week. So I will post, I have posted, a guideline to help you kind of maximize your reading time so that you can see what would be most important to read. I do recommend reading everything, but if you're in a time crunch, then that guideline can help you. So as we come down just a little bit more, I'd like everybody to download and read this syllabus right here. There will be a syllabus introductory quiz on it down here on the end. So you do want to make sure that you go over that syllabus right in through there. Here's a video, How to Succeed in Remote Classes, if you're a little nervous about that, and any announcements I might have are going to go right in here. Netiquette. Study tips and skills, those are just to help you out in what the expectations are for our digital classroom and how can you best study. Here's that greeting guideline I was talking about to help you make the best use of your time. If you come down a little bit farther here, I've given you all the information and the link to turn in your class project here. It is not due until week 9. But I wanted to make sure that y'all have plenty of time to look at it, think about it, and get going with it. We will be working with this in steps. Even though it's not due until week 9, we will have a discussion chapter or a discussion 1 week where we start thinking about it and working on it. So we will have time to work on it, but it's a good idea to look at it maybe this first week and just kind of see what it is so you can schedule your term with that class project in mind. When you're done with that, we also have the greetings and salutations. This is your discussion for the week. This is a question and answer forum in case you have questions and answers from your other students. It can be peer tutoring or anything else that has to do with that. Here's your introduction syllabus quiz, covers that syllabus. And then my office hour link is right down here. So you have all of the resources that you might need right there in that welcome chapter. Now, above and beyond the welcome chapter, we also need to get into our first week of course information. So if you come down here to the second little module, this says week 1, January 4th through the 10th, you also need to do these things this week. So this week may seem a little heavy because not only are you getting into the course, but you also have this first set of reading and chapters to do. So please don't delay in jumping right into this material. Now, the way I'd recommend y'all kind of approach the workload of the class would be to read the text first. The text is our jumping off point. It's our baseline for what is going to happen in the class. All the information you should need is going to be in that textbook. Then I have recorded mini lectures. So here, for example, is mini lecture 1A, Backgrounds and Theories. And this will give you my take and my lecture portion on that section of the text. So I'd recommend you read the text, say Monday, listen to the lectures, say Tuesday, make sure you have good notes from both. So, read the text on Monday, take your notes, listen to the lectures on Tuesday, take your notes. Then I will also give you extra videos or activities that you can do in the class. This will help you apply the information that we are learning to real-life situations, as well as give you more in-depth kind of perspective on some of the concepts. Now, all of these extra activities are yours to do and to keep. I do not need those turned in. They do not earn you points. However, they will help you in understanding, which will help you in the quiz, which will mean that later on you'll get, higher levels of points on the quizzes if you have done all of these activities, but the activities themselves are not worth any points. So please feel free to do them as much as you like, ask me questions on them, have lots of fun with them, but I do not need the activities here turned in. Okay, you'll notice we also have mini lecture 1B, 1C, and 1D. I have also put all of the mini lecture PDF slides so that if you'd like to, you can print out what those slides are for that topic. Now, the slides are not designed to give you all of the information in a written format. It's designed to kind of prompt me in what I'm talking about. So listening to the lecture and looking at the slides will give you different sets of information. So I do recommend listening to the lecture as well as reading the textbook to get the full set of information for everything in the class. Once you have read the textbook and listened to the mini lectures, done what the activities that you're going to do, we have a discussion forum here. So the discussions are going to be due Wednesday for your original post, and then by Friday I'd like you to respond to other student posts. So Wednesday is the first due date, Friday is the second due date, and then you have your quiz, which should be due Sunday night. So you have your weekend to do the quiz. So again, to recap, how would I approach the workload in the class? Monday and Tuesday, I would read the book and listen to the lectures, taking good notes along the way. Wednesday, do your discussion post. Thursday, do some activities. Friday, respond to other discussion posts. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday is when you're doing your activities to apply all of the information that you learned on Monday and Tuesday. And then over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, take your tests. So reviewing for the test and then taking that quiz there on the end. Each weekly quiz is only 10 points. We also have a midterm exam and a final exam worth more points. So we'll kind of quiz along the way, and then we'll have the big exams in the center there. Okay. So your main point earners in this class is weekly discussions and weekly quizzes. Be aware you want to get those quizzes done before the due dates. They will turn off after the due dates. You will not be able to access them after the due dates. So you want to make sure you do those quizzes. You cannot turn those in late. Same thing with the Exam 1 and Exam 2. Those will open up during the week that we are giving them. So Exam 1 is, I think, in week 5, maybe week 6. The syllabus will tell you for sure. The exam, so it'll open up the Monday of that week and it will close the Sunday of that week. The final, on the other hand, will open Monday and close Wednesday. So you'll have several days to complete each of these exams, but you'll have to do it on your own time. Watch your due dates towards the end of the term. Everything is pretty synchronized and kind of patterned as it comes to due dates, but that last finals week does give you a little bit of an odd due date. Okay, so that's a little bit about the class and what you could expect from the class. As I mentioned before, you're welcome to email me or contact me here on Moodle. You're welcome to come to my office hours anytime that you might have questions. If you want clarification on any of the concepts, if you want to talk to me about any of the quiz questions, any of that kind of stuff, you are welcome to come on into my office hours and discuss. So even though this course runs asynchronously, please remember that I am here as a resource to help you out through this course. With all that being said, please feel free to work your way down through the website. You should just kind of start at the top and work your way down. I look forward to getting to know everybody through the discussions and the test answers and all that other kind of stuff that we get going. And I'm looking forward to a great term. Have a wonderful one, and send me any questions that you might have. Talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.